This is their Ergonomix implant, which allows a lot of the gel to drift down to the bottom of the implant. So when it's in, it's almost functioning as a shaped implant. Do you see how the gel travels to the lower part of the implant? And so these implants will give a very natural look and they'll be very soft and natural feeling. I don't think I can demonstrate how small that they can be conformed to go through a small incision, but they're very elastic, moldable, and they pop right back to their original shape, even when you squeeze them through a small opening. One of the breast implant companies, Sientra, just removed their shaped implants from the market. So that's going to leave plastic surgeons with only one implant on the market that makes shaped implants, and that being Mentor. And they're a fine company and they've got their catalog of implants. But now we have the ability to offer yet another option to our patients. That is, if they're interested in shaped implants, they like the newer technologies of Motiva implants, that we can offer them these Ergonomix implants that have the advantage of having that teardrop shape, but also it's a round implant. So if it turns, it's always a round implant. You don't have the risk of rotation that shaped implants have, because when shaped implants rotate, the shape doesn't look right. But the Ergonomix implant can rotate to any position, but it's always going to assume that teardrop when the patient stands up, because it's not truly a shaped implant, but the gel makes it act like a shaped implant. So there's some safety in that as well, and satisfaction in that it doesn't matter if it rotates, you'll still have that natural, beautiful shape. The other implant is their round implant. Motiva round implants are a bit more form stable. The gel for these implants will stay more in the shell without descending down. These implants are a tad bit firmer to the feel. For women who want a fuller upper breast, this will provide that, because when they stand, the gel in the upper pole of the implant will stay in the upper pole of the implant. So this will give a rounder, fuller look. Perhaps a more augmented look is another way to say that. But at the same time, still plush enough that you'll give a natural feel, but without the ergonomics change to give a fullness in the lower pole, which many patients consider to be more natural versus a more augmented look. If you've never felt a breast implant before, it's hard to describe, but these implants have a subtle texture to them that makes it feel a bit more like tissue in your hands. There's definitely a more firm feeling to the round than the Ergonomix, but they both feel similar in that it's silky, plush, and generally soft on both sides.